Alright, you guys, here we are, hole number 5. 11 mile per hour wind. I'm thinking 11 rings over with my club. Not too worried about this. Just really trying to just get it in play more than anything. You know, I don't try to get very overly aggressive on the left edge or anything. As long as it's in here in play, it should be good to go. Now, one of the things that you have to consider is this approach is very uphill, which usually influences your second bounce heavily. So I'm thinking down here towards min club a little bit for my ring adjustment. So let's see here. It was 11.0 on the wind. So if I'm at 11.0, you can see down here, it's going to have me down here about 793. I'm thinking I'm somewhere in here, 8.7. So somewhere in the 8.7 range. But again, very similar to last hole, we're going to try to use some kind of counter technique to try to straighten out this bounce because it's going to want to go hard to the right. So I'm thinking of using this as like my setup over here. So I'm going to use 872 rings from here with all that left spin because it's the only way I'm going to try to straighten out the wind when it's this large. So after I move my rings, I'm also pulling up, as you could see, because I don't want it short landing on me when I pull down into that sand. So I was moving slightly to the left as well. And you can just see all these bounces, how right it's going. And that wasn't even enough to counter it. So the ring adjustment was pretty good. But you can see I just cannot get that with enough left spin to counter an 11 wind. That's how significant that wind is. So when the wind gets up that high, the easiest way to play this game is to combat that with balls that are going to make your wind very low. If that wind's only 4, 5, or 6, very manageable. 11, it's almost impossible, especially on this course because you see that secondary wind effect so critical on those uphill holes, and there's so many uphill holes on this game, on this course, sorry. But good luck there. I'll see you guys on the next one.